The voice of Louisiana Paintball is here. From the bayou shadows where the hunters creep to the airball. Please. We are more than a game. Feel the rush in your veins. From the mud to the turf, we bring fire, bring pain. Swing it down, hear the sound, let it echo loud. Louisiana Paintball, stand proud. Stand proud.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Paintball Lounge, where today we have a really special guest. We got Doc from Doc PB, who is also the manager of Spick and Span Show. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I was super hyped
Hey,
when you asked me.
yeah, man. I mean, I did not know that the Spick and Span Show has a media manager or something like that.
Someone's got to keep those guys in line, you know?
I mean, I completely understand. I mean, I wish I had that, but I
Hey,
can't
yeah.
do it.
Hit
I've
me
been
up.
doing.
Hit me up, man. I can help you out. It's not hard. It's easy. It's easy stuff. I love it.
Well, I mean, I like it too. I mean, I like doing this stuff because it's just, I like to do it my way,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's just, I'm
Absolutely.
starting to get to where I'm like, oh shit, I cannot do it all at once.
Oh, yeah, totally. You get to a point where you need a little help sometimes, and I get that.
Yeah. A little,
That's just what they needed at the time. And at the time when I was freshly getting back into paintball, my story is definitely a long story when it comes to that.
yeah, I was gonna say, how you get started?
How I got started in paintball is I was like 7 or 8 years old when I first started playing. My two uncles decided one day to go get two Brass Eagle pump guns, little gray looking pump ones, those old school ones.
Oh man, that is,
Yeah. So I went
oh,
out there, ran
right
around
there.
with some safety utility goggles, had no idea about paintball, just shooting around, having fun. And that was it for them. Years later, I was like 12, 13 years old. And my dad had asked me, "Hey, what do you want to do today?" And I had a couple of my friends over in an area of my town. It's not very the safest. It's very I wouldn't say hood ridden, but it's very less safe when it
Mhm.
comes to a bunch of kids running around. Very welcome to getting into trouble. Asked
Right.
me, "Hey, what you guys want to do today?" And I was like, "Let's go play paintball," just randomly, on the thought of my head, because I had that one thought when I was 8 years old playing. It was like, let's go play paintball. My dad's like, all right, find a place. Found a place, my local place. Me and my three friends went played, and that was when the hook started for me. I went every single weekend. It was my first job. I worked their pro place just at the shop. I did reffing, played a few little mini tournaments at the local place. By the time I was like 16, my local place closed, and I had to go to my local military base to get on. And it wasn't hard then, but my dad worked on the base at the time, so I was able to play then. But sometime later, I wasn't able to because we weren't allowed to go on the military base at that point. So I was SOL on where do I play? So I fell off with the sport of playing for a really long time, like years at this point. But I always kept up with it. I always watched it. My favorite team's been Dynasty since day one. My favorite player is Thomas Taylor. Sorry, Ryan, but it's just what it is. It's just my favorite. The why is because when I went the first day, the guy that worked and was reffing was like, "Man, you're like a young Thomas Taylor out there," because I played the snake position, not knowing that was a snake position. I had no idea. We were all new to this. We didn't even know what the name of the bunkers were called at the time. So I'm running there, dive in, and guy's like, "Yeah, you're young Thomas Taylor." I went and found out who he was, and I was hooked by his style. It was very similar to mine.
I mean, that's just crazy, man. Like,
Mhm.
and no disrespectful to Ryan Grace, man. I mean, I know you
No,
love the man,
I know. Yeah,
but
I joke with
you
him all
know,
the time.
yeah, that's understandable. I mean, so you say you play local tournaments. What was it all like? X ball or was it
It
three
was just
man?
simple 3-on-3 style
Okay,
tournaments, just get people in and have fun kind of stuff.
yeah,
Simple
okay,
rec tournaments. Nothing too
right.
serious.
Well, it's good to have fun just like that.
The only time I ever really experienced of getting I tried out for a team when I was 16. I lived in New York, so I tried out at Head Rush Paintball in Syracuse at the time, and I didn't make the team because the travel is about 40 minutes from where I live. I'm 16 years
Mm,
old. I have no job, and I have a gun that's probably about to break soon. So I
mm,
didn't have the option to do it, so I kind of stopped there. My local place closed down. Winter sucks. Fell off the sport a little bit when it came to playing.
right.
Hoping to
Are
get
you
back
still?
into it. I haven't been able to play as much lately, but
Mhm.
that's going to change here in 2026. Definitely going to be getting on this field here soon.
Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, man, that's great. I mean, shoot, I like it when people come back from, even though they took a break. And I know that sometimes life and,
Oh
health
yeah,
and stuff like gets in the way, which is understandable because we rather, people would come back to the sport with, okay, I'm back in. Like, I want to come back in, but I want to come back in a positive attitude. Like, I got this stuff done. I can focus on it. You know, that's great. I mean, I'm really happy for you, man, that you're coming back on the sport.
thank you. I'm about 3 years back into it now.
Good,
I like the
good. And
media side.
are you going into like the D side or the snake side still, or
I would definitely would love to play snake side still. I wouldn't mind playing mid a little bit here in two positions just to you know get
right?
into it again. But I want to duel. I think me personally, I think because I do a lot for paintball when it comes to I guess self glory. I don't really have that. I do a lot media style stuff for just a Spick and Span show, and I promote things personally for people, whether or not I don't do enough for myself. And I think the dueling will give me that satisfaction I'm looking for. And I think that's so cool to go in and be your own star. I don't have to
Yeah,
worry about being a star with five people or six or seven or three. I can be my own person and still separate the two and not be a selfish desire for the
and
wrong
I don't think,
reasons.
yeah, I don't think it's a selfish desire, man. I mean, I think
No,
because teams can come and go
yeah,
because
yeah,
we just had that recently for this 2026 season. I mean, AC Diesel gone. Let's see. Well, Houston he got, but
we
the
almost
point,
lost out Houston Heat.
yeah, we almost lost to Houston Heat, and the teams can come and go, but
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta feel like, you know what? Since teams are coming and going, why don't I make my own star? Why don't I become do something that make it to where that I love the sport, but it's more me. Like you
right.
have your own brand. Yeah, I completely
Yeah,
understand that.
and I still get on the field. I still have fun. I get the excitement, the adrenaline going.
Yeah, and you
That
don't
you know,
have to be, and you don't have to feel pressure. Like you don't have to feel
yeah,
pressure that being like, oh, you're part of this team. You gotta be, sharing the spotlight or anything. You are the spotlight. Like you
yeah.
go out there and you just go out and have fun and just make your own magic.
I don't have to make a commitment and
Exactly.
feel depressed if I don't commit to it.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. I mean, that's the beauty of being a free agent, like, or
Oh yeah,
just not being on a team. Like, when you're just, hey, if anybody wants me to play, I'll play, you know, and you don't feel committed. You don't feel like, that you have to only play this team. Yeah, I only have to play this. Like, I got to play that. Like, you could just go there and just do whatever you want.
yeah.
I,
I'm excited to do it. I think it's cool. I thought as soon as I saw Oliver do the duel and announce it and start doing it, I was hooked. I was like, this is something not just what I love, but I think the sport kind of needs. You need that. Don't get me wrong, I love the tournament side of it. But
Mhm.
does your cousin that doesn't play paintball know anything about one player? No, probably do not. My cousins do. My fiance doesn't even know half the players. But if there was a single thing to driven it, like the duel, now we know a little bit about one or two or maybe even 10 people, a little bit more than we did before. So I think that's great. So I was instantly hooked on the duel, and I was like, man, I got to get in on this. Whether it's promoting it or even playing it, I just want to get in on this. I think it's this the rush I would be interested, and I think a lot of people that don't watch kind of would want to gravitate with it too.
Right.
They're always looking for that Call of Duty experience. Let's be real.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I mean, come on. We're shooting
For sure.
paint. Like it's hard to read. Like it's paintball. Like paintball to actually be readable is like it's gonna be really challenging. Um, I was actually talking to a buddy of mine, Andrew. Shout out to him, and we were talking about how AI, the only way it could be better if they put it to where if it's like more noticeable for the viewers to see like, oh, he got shot, this is how he got shot, because it's hard to track paint, it really is.
Like, yeah, it's hard to track up to the average viewer. My friends that I game with have no idea about paintball unless I explain it to them, which I hate doing all the time. Don't get me wrong, I love the sport, but when I've explained the same thing to you 100 times and you're still not getting it, there's something wrong with the sport promoting that side of it. So yes, we need something that tracks it. We need a dual cam side, top view side, and
Hmm.
you need a gun cam. All three of those work together because you can switch between the viewing standpoint and talk while there's like a 10 seconds of boring, you could switch to the gun view and watch them duel each other. So
Yeah.
they're not doing anything. Let's switch to player whoever over at the snake side. See his gun view, or see the top view, or see the game itself view. You get to see who he shoots, who he gets out. That's just my 2 cents. I think a lot of
Yeah,
people
because
think that too.
I think they did back in the day, it was when they show it, like they show the players
Hmm.
like who's left on there, and you will actually know like, oh, like Stu Original is out, like out, they will
Yeah.
put like an X on it. I think that was like back in the day. It was still hard to read because I think they were shooting like 12 balls per second or 15 around that time before they went to
I
10
think
balls per second.
I
I
think
think it was like
I
around.
think they were shooting ramped at that point. I think they were full 15 at that point.
Yeah, but it was so much better to understand it because, we see the players' faces on the side and we know, okay, this guy out and he was really good. Now it's this player and this player. It was so much better to read it. Now it's like, you know, yeah, we get these different camera angles now, but it's still not easy to read.
I
Like,
think it's the death number of how many people are left on the field. And
yeah, they got rid
what I
of
do
that.
like now is the mini cam. That's like the map that shows.
Mhm.
That needs to be on every single tournament, every single one. Because now I can tell
Yeah,
people that don't watch the sport, hey, you could watch. And if we're gonna break this down to you, number one, snake person, where he's shooting and why he can't shoot, said, and this person. You can see now there's things blocking it. Versus while I'm watching the whole thing and I'm like, why isn't the snake one player shooting the Dorito guy all the way across the field? Why is he not shooting him? Because they don't see the fact that there's 5 bunkers in front of him. So
that's what
that
I'm.
gives that good perspective. So there's things that are good and not good that need to be improved.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But the viewing
But
definitely.
like you said, the meme map, I think it was a spot on idea. I do miss the whole. I think it was a couple years back. I think it was 2023 or 2024. They had the little body
Yep.
indicator. Like I like that. I actually
Yeah.
did like that because it was so much easier to understand. But I mean, I'm not Tom Cole. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't put. I'm not Dr. Frankenstein.
No.
So how did you get to be the media manager of the Speak and Span show?
Consistency. I guess that's the best way I could say it. Way I got on there is I just started posting everything. I didn't see anybody, nobody, not even really them so much posting, "Hey, we're going live today," or "Hey, we're going live tomorrow," or "Hey, we're on our show's now on Spotify. You should check us out," or anything. Nothing. I barely saw that, and I just kept doing it. I just did it every single day for probably the first year,
Mhm.
2023, when I got back into it. To be clear, I got in trouble. I was a narcotics user for a really long time. To get myself sober, I did something stupid, got in trouble, did my time, but that got me sober. It got me clear-minded. It got me human again. And when I got home, and what do I want to do? Because the world now is new again.
Mhm.
Paintball, because first thing that popped up was Ryan Greenspan's The Spick and Span show, a show that I've watched every single day except for a little bit of time frame missing. It's like, all right, let's watched it, and this was my source to what no people would be calling narcotics meeting. That was it for me. I didn't get that from anywhere else because I did it on my own. Not saying it's anybody could do that. Different. Some
Right.
people do need it. Some people don't. Extremes, lows. It doesn't matter. You got to find out your way. But I was just watching, and one day it was like, you know what? I want to do that because I was a streamer before I got in trouble, was a game streamer, and decided to switch to being a paintball content creator. So that did not work because you can't balance the two lives of living a dark life and living on the internet. You can't do it. You're gonna fall. So
I agree.
I decided I'm gonna do this. I'm going wholehearted into this. I'm now sober. I have a mind state to where I don't have to worry about anything anymore. No negative. So I did. I don't know. It was like one tournament. I think it was the last tournament in 2023 when Ryan asked me. He sent me a message saying, "Hey, we're gonna be busy and we need just some help." And I was like, "Hey, I got you." And that was the day that I started becoming the media manager. I did. It took a little time to get me comfortable enough to become that person and learn the skills to do it correctly. I have been their media manager, their social media manager on all their things, their Facebook. I run that. I do their Instagram. I do all their clips, their whatever. I take their emails down. I get your number, relay that to Ryan. I'm the one that made the saying the best damn show on YouTube. That was me. I'll take that credit. I will take that one selfish credit. That was me. And a lot of the sayings that do happen in the show, I probably came up with the majority of those. Not trying to chew my horn, but I think that's the things that got me to become a good social media manager and know how to do it because I didn't see anybody doing it. There's no one doing it.
Hey, you should take the credit where credit's due because it's really is hard. Like people think that it's so easy. No, running doing any kind of content creating it's really
Yes.
it can't be easy. Like simple things can be very easy, but a lot of it times is really hard and especially nerve wracking because you're literally, we're literally on our mouses and on the keyboard, like splitting clips and make sure this looks good or that doesn't look
Hours.
good.
Worse. And I was on a phone for half of this. I just got a laptop for Christmas. So I'm getting better now. So like I'm level 2 doc at this point.
2.0.
2.0. Yep.
Um, no, that's good that you got a laptop and everything because I that's what I use. That's what I've been using for this podcast that I've been doing. It's just straight up laptop. It's like there are some challenging moments. I'm not gonna lie, there are some challenging moments with my laptop, but it's I'm doing the best I can, and it's better than nothing.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I was on a
If you're liking this episode of Behind the Marker here on the Paintball Lounge, please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment this video, and share this video with your loved ones, your friends, your family, and let's grow Louisiana paintball so everybody can play paintball every Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, whenever you have the time for. Okay, and let's get back to our great video.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I was on a phone for most of everything that I did. I guess people liked it, so that was a phone.
I liked
Wait till you
it.
guys,
Shit.
till you guys see what I can do on a computer now. That's how I look at it.
Trust me, I liked it, and I was
That makes a lot right there.
yeah, I liked it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, every time I see it, I was like, "There's no way these 2 knuckleheads are putting this amount of, you know, time and energy with their schedule." Because when I did the interview with Ryan,
Oh, I bet you it was tight schedule.
yeah, when I did the interview with Ryan, I was like, "There's no way this guy can make this Spick and Span show the way it is. Something's not right here."
Yeah, and anybody that gets to that point definitely needs somebody to do that. I mean, you get to a point where you need some help. It doesn't matter what it is. I just need help promoting
Right.
when I'm live. I need an editor. I need a mod. Everybody needs somebody to have help. I mean, unless you're good at and you can just do everything together because some people have the I can do everything. They just get it.
Mhm.
Kyle has it. Ryan does not. So helping them is definitely a must, and I'm glad to help them. I love helping them. I get to
Hey,
talk to my heroes that are pros. That I had magazines of Ryan when I was a kid. Now I'm working for him. That's a dream.
yeah.
That's how I look at it.
And if you think about it this way, you get to work with him as, not as a like you are a player, but you're not a on Team Dynasty. Like you can help him outside of it, where that's where everybody who doesn't play paintball, they want to know about it. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
more powerful than being on the field.
I love the media side, and that's what we need more of. We need more, not just photographers. We need media people. We need social media people. We need people learning how to run social media platforms for people. I mean, not every pro has the time of day, but then again, if you have a person that, hey, can I hire you for my Instagrams and my social platforms, just to help this out from there, that goes a long way for both the person that's doing the promoting and helping, but for the pro itself. Now they have the time to do whatever they need, and not that 3 hours of editing and posting. And
But yeah, yeah, without a doubt.
we're in a future. We're in a future, and we need to get to the point where we're on touch with the future itself because we're not in the past anymore.
Oh yeah, I
We gotta
agree.
we gotta step it up.
Like it's and because now since the game has been changing so much, it's like, yeah, we are getting these photographers and they're great and everything. And I'm glad that some photographers are, stepping to the world of content creating. I can see one of them right above your head, like the Sheldon book. By the way, shout out to you, Sheldon. Made that book really great book. I read
No,
it
it's a good one.
and I love it. It's one of my top books I always read every single time. But I love the fact that now photographers are becoming more like us. Like, we're doing showing paintball as a content creating side. And, that does help us in a way because people gain more into it and they're literally typing like if there's a podcast or is there somebody who can talk about the sport, and it's like that's my hometown right there.
Yeah. The more people talking about it is the way it grows. I mean, doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you do. I say it all the time. This is my biggest saying is we're a paintball army, all of us. Some ranks are high, some ranks are very fresh. You're a recruit, but we all have one job. It's to promote and make the sport grow. How do we do that?
Hmm.
We make the paintball army bigger and stronger by getting it to people that want to watch it and or just have not seen it. It's not hard. It'll hook people. The right people will hook people. It happens.
I agree, 100
There's an
percent
audience. We
We
just got
do,
to get it to
yeah.
them.
Yeah, without a doubt. Even there's some people like even today, like when I was playing today at Paintball Command, shout out to them, is I've seen there was like two groups there, and everybody knows me for who I am, and I love it when people, tell me they got into the sport because they watched my videos, or they like
Yeah.
the sport because, you know, they saw it all in NXL and they want to try it, taking their time, especially the kids' birthday parties and stuff like that. I love that very
That's
much because they got it from,
awesome.
YouTube for us
Yeah.
posting stuff like that.
I think it's great. So we need more of it. Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
the only
without a
thing that
doubt.
I would say I would stress that we continue to be more adamant about is promoting it to the media side of it. I mean, you can put it on TV all you want, but I'm gonna be real. This isn't 1997. Nobody watches cable. Nobody watches TV. Everyone watches a YouTuber. Everyone watches a content creator. It doesn't matter who it is.
Hmm.
How do you do that? There's people that do this. There are other ways to do it. So I think everybody that not just like the NXL, not just Pound Cold, but all of us, we need to
Hmm.
step up just a little bit more. And that's just simple promoting and working together, like you and I are.
So, with that in mind, do you think, in your personal opinion, it's just like you, I agree with you. No one watches cable. Cable's dead. We're mostly to the point where now, if you do watch cable, you have to do it like a third party streaming because,
Yes.
or jailbreaking, however, to save money. My thing is this: do you think that paintball, like the NXL, should get rid of Go Sports and go to a subscription, kind of like YouTube TV and all that, where people are you're spending like $10 a month, I think, or $15 a month on YouTube, but is a bigger platform.
What I think how they should do it is this. Kind of like how Twitch is, or kind of how not how YouTube is. And I want to say YouTube because YouTube is not community based enough to do it, but
Hmm.
Twitch is, where you have the options to subscribe, but follow. You have engagements in the chat. You have options to earn points by how long you viewed. And you can use those to redeem to have fun in the chat. But you have the option to subscribe. With subscription gives you a little more higher tier.
Okay.
Yes, that. But you need to put it in a way like on Patreon, where you get the free version, you get the
Hmm.
upgraded version, and you get the ultimate version. But ultimately, you
Okay.
need to give it to the people free. We're gonna divide it and give you 3 hours of it is kind of BS. That's not gonna work. Give the whole tournament to people so they want to watch. Because I'm not gonna pay you $20 to watch one tournament a month. That's one weekend, and then now what am I gonna do for the rest of my subscription? Watch some videos? That's awesome, cool to the average paintball viewer, but to the average regular viewer, what the hell does that do? Or the other option is have a content creator promoting your stuff. We're gonna watch the NSL. He puts the stream on. He goes away. He doesn't even need to talk. You don't even need to see him for the rest of the day. When the stream's over, he comes back on, and then that's it. But he's promoting it on a platform, so now you can pay him to promote that in a
Right.
three-way where he's making the money, you're making the money, but you don't have to make and force people to buy your product. You can
Right.
ease them into it better. Those are my options. I mean, that's just
No, I
what
agree.
I think.
Because like like because here's the thing. We um especially this generation, and I agree with paintball nerd Isaac,
Yep.
the paintball nerd, because I talked to him about this, and he brings a valid point, which it redirects what you just said. We are now in that state of mind or technology where the normal, like not normal, the new players, they are always on their phones 24/7. They're always on their phones, scrolling through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and they have such a short attention span to where that, if they're like subscribing to Ghost Sports and they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to watch this for like whole 8 hours. That's never going to happen. Like, I could tell you straight up, no one watches Ghost Sports straight up for 8 hours unless you know,
You and I are players,
well, not just yeah. Even I don't watch it 8 hours straight.
and I don't even watch it all the time. Like there may be some tournaments I'll watch the whole 8 hours.
Yeah,
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday, maybe Sunday.
I
I'm not watching the whole
Saturdays.
tournament.
Yeah, Saturdays is literally the only time I watch a whole 8 hours
Yeah,
because it's only to see okay, who is going to go play Sunday? Like, is it going to be an interesting Sunday or is it going to be a lousy Sunday?
right.
And
Exactly. That's how
and
I feel
that's
too.
and that's honestly like I agree with you 100%. If they do a Twitch or something like that to where that it's not just fair for the newcomers because yes, they're gonna have to probably watch the ads because Twitch likes to do that now. But at the same time, you know, you're giving the people what they want. Like we don't have to spend a lot of money for no reason at all. And that's what I like about MVPS. Their stuff is always on Twitch
Hmm.
and there it's just that's where is it at. Like it's free. Yeah. Do I have to suffer with the ads? Yeah, I do. But I'd rather suffer with the ads than spend a certain amount of money for, something I'm not gonna watch unless it's like March, May, June,
Yeah.
and November. This video is brought to you by Grind PB. If you own a JT ProFlex or want to buy a JT ProFlex or you want to buy lens or parts for it, go to Grind PB. They have all the parts that you need to customize your JT ProFlex, including the brand new blue to clear fade lens. They are very sexy, and JT is your most comfortable mask and the most comfortable customizable as well as this. You can also get the smoke to yellow granted lens. They still got some. So please, if you want to customize your JT ProFlex or just to get a JT ProFlex in general, hit up Grind PB. And now let's get back to our
November.
video.
No, I mean, not just that too. It's like I would pay the $20 to watch it if the stream was fun. Like
Yeah.
Twitch, there's engagement. There's channel points to be able to do stuff. There's wacky things that you could redeem to have fun. Everybody is a persona nowadays. Everybody is
Mm-hmm.
online and they're their persona on your TikTok, on whether it's an Instagram, whatever it is, you're a persona of your reflection of what you want to be. Nobody is who they want to be. They're not their names. I mean they are, but they're not. They're what they want to be called. They're on this name, my username, and that's how I want to be looked at. So
Right.
give it to them. Let them be having fun in chat, redeeming the points, and then they can be like, oh, I want to donate you $5 because I want to play this wacky sticker that plays a sound. And I'm going to do that 30 times throughout the whole 8 hours. How much money did that make? $5 times eight? 8 hour
That's what I'm
stream?
saying.
That's a lot right there. But you have the engagement, the
Mm-hmm.
fun. Like that's why I go to Twitch. That's why I streamed games on Twitch because the engagement was there. And stream on YouTube. YouTube is boring.
I
YouTube is
mean,
just videos.
yeah, YouTube to me is just videos. It's for home of the videos and everything because of their what's it called monetizing rules.
Hmm.
And I personally don't like it. It's just me. That's just me. But I agree. The engaging of Twitch is so much fun and creative. Where even people like there's more people playing D&D on Twitch, and you're actually having more excitement with that than watching it on Ghost Sport watching paintball because the engagement's there and it's just more creative.
And
When I'm
half of the
watching paintball,
people
I'm
aren't
like,
even watching the stream of that person's D&D session. They're just having fun in the chat, talking with the people that are in the chat having fun. That's
mm-hmm,
what we need to give the people is that part of the ticket to sell, is that
yeah,
experience. Because if we don't have that and you get more people just coming in and having fun because they randomly viewed it, that's how the
mm-hmm,
engagement works on Twitch. You just get a random person watching you
right.
randomly. It's
And
right there.
honestly, I would like to see this, and I want your opinion on this. How do you feel about now the NXL being in the Raymount Stadium next month?
Yeah. How I feel about that?
How do you feel about that? It's crazy.
I think it's awesome in terms of, well, not just like promoting paintball, but like it's a familiarity. Like you can get people that watch football know where that is. You can go
Right.
watch it for free. You can go to the stadium and watch it. How many people that have never been to a football game or never been to a stadium in their life can go watch a professional paintball place in a football stadium now get to say in their lifetime, I went to a football stadium. Though I didn't watch a football game, I still went to a professional stadium and had a fucking blast. It's like it's how we sell it to people, and I think it's perfect how we get that there. You know, we don't have to do it at every stadium, but I think we need to do it in major stadiums throughout North, South, East, and West Coast. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
I was actually shocked.
I was shocked too.
I was pretty shocked that they scored it because oh, I'm happy that this happening. Is that a kitty cat here?
Yeah, my cat's. Come here.
I'm like, "Woo."
Come here. You can say hi. Come here. Oh, yep. This is my cat.
Oh,
She's loud.
it's okay.
She'll probably meow through it.
I love animals. I'm a big sucker when it comes to cats.
I got 4 of them.
Oh, you don't want to know the ones that my girlfriend has. She has a lot. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's a lot. No, like I said, I was actually scared the fact that they got the Rayman Stadium because the one thing that they don't understand is that yeah, we're flinging paint at nets and everything, but there's a time that the paint will go underneath and kind of ruin their stadium a little bit.
I kind of was
And
thinking that part too.
I was like, oh Lord, if the one thing I'm afraid of is that it's so open. The Rayman Stadium is open. So if you got a wind coming and it will lift up the net, I'm afraid that it's going to hurt someone, but also ruin the stadium in general. And I know that probably Tom Cole will have a big fine if something
Yeah.
happens.
I mean, maybe that's the risk the Buccaneer Stadium is willing to take. Maybe that's like maybe that they're trying to redo the field or they're trying to do something there. So they're like, you know what? Let's give the messiest damn sport other than motocross a shot at the stadium. We'll put paintball in here.
Yeah, we'll just put Pokemon here. They're not going to ruin it. They're not
They're
going
not
to
gonna
ruin it
ruin
bad.
anything.
Like yeah, okay,
Hey,
like
it's not
that.
pink paint. It's not the stain your skin pink paint. That's the only thing I'm glad.
I'm just but like I said, I'm happy that this is happening to them. I really am.
Yes.
But so, do you have a background in media or stuff like that?
I was a game streamer. That's it. That's where I get all my skills from. Is I was a
That's
game
right.
streamer, and now it's just learning as I go.
I see. Me, because being a game streamer and then being a paintball content, like you said, is totally two different
Two
worlds.
different worlds.
But at the same time, you know,
The
one
skills are
day,
the same thing, like the media
yeah,
skills, like editing
yeah.
it and that.
But I hope that one day, more just, I know that Call of Duty did the whole paintball um skin. I still have it.
I was so mad I didn't get to get it. I was so mad.
Oh, I got it. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna see how this is gonna look. The way it looked, the gun and everything. I'll give credit where credit's due. It's not based off a paintball that we're used to. It's more for the MagFed.
Yeah.
But I give credit where credit's due. They at least kept the bullets as paintball, and I was like, okay, at least you did it like that. I'm okay with it. And
I mean, Warzone had a map that was a paintball arena.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember
And
that.
I also remember, I think it was one Call of Duty they actually had a map on
Yeah,
multiplayer. It was a paintball field. I
I
can't
remember
remember
that one.
which one it was.
God, I think it was on.
Grind. It was Grind.
Yeah, yes, it was.
It was
It was
Grind. I
Grind.
remember
I
now.
remember that.
I was
I
like,
was thinking
holy
what game.
shit.
I was like, that was Call of Duty Ghosts, and then they redid it. It was Grind. Yes, you're right. It was Grind.
I was like,
Paintball's been in a lot of games now too, so like it's being seen and being put in games, so people are seeing it.
do you think that it's gonna be in Fortnite?
Honestly, at this point, probably everything's been in Fortnite,
I think I don't like Fortnite. I really don't. I I can't stand it. But
but it sells
if it does sell, and that's why I'm like, okay, you know what? These kids are talking about Fortnite. Maybe we should go that route. Maybe.
because the look. It's the look of the whole outfit, the uniform, the mask, the whole aesthetic look is just something about it looks so professional. It looks good. The color scheme, the matching, the pods, everything about it. So you put that in a video game like Fortnite, where they can see that in their third person camera view, dude. They're eventually gonna be like, hey, I want to play paintball because video games are getting a little boring this week. So
It
hopefully they have that boring experience that we can go to a park or a place or someplace to play because it's just that one experience that we need.
maybe if Epic Games will, you know, see that hey, it could generate some profit, but
Yeah.
it could also be like, it's a 50-50 shot the way I see it, because it could tarnish the sport, but it could uplift the sport.
I mean, at this point, what could it hurt at taking risks? That's the problem is we take risks and we get to the point where we're too scared to take any more after that. When it's like,
Yeah,
why? The whole thing is taking risks and trying new things. That's the only way to make it better. Like hockey wasn't
exactly.
like that. Hockey was probably terrible when it first started out. Look at it now. It's super professional. So let's make some mistakes and let's correct them so we don't make those mistakes, or we can make them better. That's the part that I have issues with this. Like not just Tom Cole in general, but like the whole that part of the MLPB
Yeah,
aspect of their online stuff. It's just very old. It's too not modern. It's
it's
stuck
like
in an
old.
era. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like old tradition. Like it's
yeah. Like it's cool. It's great. It's awesome. But like I'm not. I'm 32 years old. I don't give two fucks about watching TV anymore. I don't care. And I know a lot of people don't either. So I'm assuming the average 21-year-old does not want to watch TV either. So what do they watch then? Probably Twitch or a stream or their content creator. Like
yeah.
yeah. That's just my 2 cents on that part of that.
No, I agree 100% because, and another thing is this is that for as a media, standpoint, like there's not enough spectacular, yeah, we got like teams are doing like, these little weird dances to show off the players and stuff like that. But that like sometimes that gets kind of old.
Oh yeah.
And if I'm watching it and everything, and they want to be like, "Oh, new year, let's do something new, let's do something spectacular." I would like to see, um, the players who are being the pros having their own theme song to come out to.
Yeah, that'd be great. Stuff like that. It's the little things. It's the little things that make it feel like a real sport or a professional sport to the eyes that aren't seeing it as a sport or a professional or even anything. How do we do that? We make those little things matter. The music, the theme musics, the background
Hmm.
stories, the what positions you play, the how many kills you have in a tournament, stuff like that. It's those things that need to be seen during the stream or
I agree
heard or
100%.
it's that part and they need help on their social media team. That's the thing that they need to listen to is that part of it. It's like, oh, what do we need to grow the sport or change it? It's like let the media team tell you what they needs to be done on the media side
Hmm.
because they're clearly there for a reason and they know the media better than you at this point because their job is media. They watch it more at this point, so let them tell you how to run it and make that error. And if it doesn't work, try something different. Don't give up. Like that's how I look at it. It's like they give up
No,
when things don't work.
yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, as well as this, like, especially this, like, what I think they should do is this, like, every content creator, they should go out to different states, like different regions or different states, and find a content creator that represents
Okay.
their state and be like, hey, let's put this on MLP or the Major League Paintball YouTube channel. Let's put this on there. And because that's where mostly the media is. We're mostly on YouTube, most like half the time. And or I'm gonna say 90% of the time, we're mostly on
Yeah.
YouTube, posting the videos and everything of our local fields. And that's how we grow the sport. It's like showing these kids or adults who are not ever got into the sport, like, hey, here's a first person shooter view of your local area.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they need to do. Like, because that's how we're gonna hit the big times.
Yeah.
Because
I can't agree with you more there. I can't.
all right, so I think that's a lot all the questions I got, man. But so this
Awesome.
time you ask me questions, put me in the hot seat.
All right. All right. Yeah. I guess my first question would be is what do you like to do other than play paintball?
Well, I'm very simple. Like I don't play a lot of video games as I used to anymore. Read books, obviously.
Very
And
nice.
I just try to figure out some things to, keep me going. I go to the gym.
There you go.
Sometimes I just like to chip back and just watch Netflix.
There you go. What are you watching now? Watching anything specific?
I'm not gonna say it because it's I don't want people to get the wrong idea about it.
You can DM me that if you want to.
It's my girlfriend's the one that showed me it.
Hey,
Yeah.
no judgment there.
Yeah, yeah, she showed me a lot of things and I'm like, okay, now I'm into it. And I'm like, crap, I did not you would never think of me into that stuff. But
Hey, there you go, man.
but other but mostly I just worry about the podcast. Like I've always listened to other podcasters. Um
Mm,
and I'm a simple person.
nice. Pretty easy. I can go with that. I like that. Yeah. What marker are you shooting right now?
What marker I'm using?
Yeah.
So I'm using the Planet Eclipse CS3 standard or original, however
Okay.
you want to say it, not the Pro.
Yeah.
But
They
I've
both work
hold
good.
it R5, and I'm like, oh, now I'm thinking about getting a Pro now.
They're not bad. They're not bad. I'm thinking about getting a a force, actually.
See, I wanted to get a Force. I wanted to get a Force to try out just to see how good that shot quality is.
Yeah.
But it's just one, they're hard to get.
Yeah, they
And two, if you get a used one, you don't know if it's a Force One with the V2 parts. I don't want the V2 parts. I want like an actual Force Two, like the V version
yeah.
two, because it's much slicker. It's much, you know, and I think it's a little bit bigger, to be
I
honest
think
with
if I'm
you.
gonna buy a used gun, I'm probably just gonna ask one of the Dynasty guys if I can buy one of their old ones. Or ask Ryan if I could buy one of his old ones. Then so I don't have to worry about going to like the third party if I can't get one. But I'm definitely gonna try to get one.
There's one that I want to get. And I will never, probably never gonna get it because of the fact that someone bought it. It was the Mike Bianca Phil One
Ooh,
Force White Tiger.
okay.
I wanted that one so bad, but someone beat me to it, and I was like,
There's this one that's on the ANS site that I was looking at. It's like a red and blue two-tone color one. I was like, ooh, that one looks really nice. But I think I might get a red one. Something red. Red's just seems to be my color. So I
"Oh
want to get
yeah,"
a red
because
one.
depends on how they do it. Like because I know some reds are not looking good, but the Phil One Force red, that's
I
like
love that black and red look to it. It's just chef's kiss. And I guess my last question would be is what marker did you start using when you first started
okay.
playing or first started shooting a gun? A marker.
So when I started playing back in 2011, yeah, about 2011, 2010, I was shooting. 98 custom,
Okay.
and then went up to a mini invert mini before Empire bought them out.
You know,
And I had a lot of cheap guns like the Dangerous Power. Yeah, Dangerous Power, Axe 6, and then I had an E-Tech 4, and then I've been stuck with playing Eclipse. I did have the die DX MXR. Shoots
that's a
so
good gun.
smooth, but man, did it have so many problems.
Oh yes. That was the only thing. Like I like die, but I'd be super iffy about playing their markers nowadays, just because it's like I don't want to mess with the gun. Playing Eclipse would definitely be my go-to next. If anything, I mean, I've had an arsenal that was right there.
Um, if Dynasty or Phil One brings back a G6R, making it like a G67, what I would have done if they do that is like don't overprice it. Just don't
Right.
overprice it.
I know I like the price they have for most of their markers and the two grand markers. It's not bad. I mean, you're getting what you pay for. You're getting the high tech quality gear. You pack in inside the board. You're getting pretty much a hand fucking made gun at this point. They make it at the shop.
Yeah. But the thing is about it is that, people overprice markers where they don't need to be overpriced.
100%. Like the
Like this,
HK Army one. The what was it?
yeah.
The Rainbow Pearl Essence one, like the Rainbow
Hmm.
Metal one. That was like 3 grand or something like that.
Yeah.
Cool, it looked great, but I'm not using it for one ever if it looks that cool. And two, I would never pay that amount. Granted, the gun looked sweet. I'm not paying that for that. That's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more like you put it on a shelf or something. And that's just not
Yeah.
how it goes. And I just don't understand why people overdo it, especially the base markers. Like when you just get fresh out of box, the price keep on going, increasing, increasing, increasing. And it's going to get to a point where like most of the people are not going to buy a CS4 or the next level because they just keep it going up and up and up and up.
Well, that's what I like about the minis. The Empire minis are great. Their prices are great. $400 to $600. I think that's a great price to get you a
Oh yeah.
standard marker. It's entry level marker right there. Keep it in that price range between 600 and maybe 1,000
Hmm.
ish. Maybe a couple extra $100 based on color and look.
Right. They're just, I mean, yeah, like I said, they're entry markers.
Because it doesn't even come with a hopper. It doesn't come with you know, doesn't come with anything. It just comes with a gun and a barrel. Like that's
That's all you
that's
need
yeah,
because
right there. Standard, nice
Hopper,
price right there. You can go make your build right there. Yeah,
yeah, without a doubt.
too pricey
So,
for some of these guns.
what gun are you shooting?
An R4,
An
Geo4.
R4,
I like the
Geo4?
Geo4. I like it. It's nice. I
Yeah.
had a mini before, and I liked it just because I needed something to break my fingers back into, and it was small enough, but I liked playing it with Eclipse. I've always liked them.
Because they're so reliable.
You can do anything with them.
Yeah. And now I wish that they came out with like, I wish they would, Playing Clips would do instead of like redoing the whole CS3 platform. They should have bought like make you to where you could buy the cap and like all this stuff. I know I understand about the grip part. That's personal preference. But they changed like the gap, like all that problems they had with the cap and the barrel tip and all that. If they would just do it like a side piece of it, it'd just be like, oh, okay, we're gonna give you the upgrade, but it's gonna be more like a parts kit for
Yeah,
like $100 or $200. That's understandable. Them doing that, like, no. I'm not
yeah, no,
spending $1,800 for that. No.
no, totally understandable.
Well, I think that's all I got for today, man.
Awesome, dude. Hey, appreciate you having me on your show, man.
And I appreciate you coming here, man. So I hope that you know, you keep on growing the Speak in Spanish show. And I hope that you get on the field more often and you create your own magic to where that we see you on TV instead of them.
Waiting for that opportunity.
I'll be praying for that opportunity for you, man. I think you're doing an
Appreciate that.
amazing job.
Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. It means a lot because I didn't think that people would care enough, but
I
starting to
care.
get used to it.
I care for the ones that are behind the
Means a
camera
lot.
who are
That
making
means a
the work.
lot. Means so much.
Hey, no problem, man. So this has been the Paintball Lounge, y'all, and we'll see y'all guys around soon. Doc, stay around for a bit so we can upload and all that.
I got you, buddy.